Good morning, Twitch. Good morning, Twitch. Good morning, Twitch. On this 04.08.2024, current time is 06:33 a.m. Eastern Time. Oh, Eastern Time here in upstate New York, the southern tier of upstate New York, where I live and reside. On this Monday morning, a late Monday morning for me, I guess. Rich Roberts, Fireman Rich here on the Twitch, at Fireman Rich on X, also at Fireman Rich over there on Truth Social, Instagram Threads, and Blue Skies. The public Facebook is the real Fireman Rich. And good morning, Tim Fanforty. You're late. Am I late? Am I on schedule? Do I get paid for this? How am I late? No, I am late. I slept in this morning. Ha ha ha. I've been waiting. I could take a break. Yeah, take another break. Tell him technical difficulties there, Fireman. And then Tina says, good morning. Good morning, Tim. Tim Fan says to Tina, good morning. Tina Fan, I'm not setting alarm for Yeah, I apologize, Tina. I stayed up late last night and I slept in. I didn't get up until like 5:45. Okay, so that gives you a time break. It takes me at least 30, 45 minutes to get to take care of the cats and, go to the bathroom and wash my hands and get my water, get my coffee, and set this all up. So, what can I say? It's the Monday thing that I do, I guess, because I think I was late last Monday too. I just stayed up late last night. This is like didn't take a nap, as far as I go. Yeah, I know you're just messing with me, Tim. And um, and Tina, it just, let's see, my pit jumped up at me 12:45, took over the bed last night. Okay, but we do have the morning coffee. Good morning, Thamer. Good morning, coming in from Riyadh, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Tim Fan coming in from Michigan, and Tina coming in from Jersey, our Jersey girl. Yeah, when I know I'm late, I'm not going to rush. It usually takes me at least 30 minutes to set up, to get everything. Thank God for coffee. Yes, thank God for freaking coffee. The missus got up late too. She just woke up. She actually just woke up about 10, 15 minutes ago. Well, how much? About 30 minutes ago? Okay, yeah, she was up at 6 o'clock then. Okay, so we're both running late as far as we're both retired for God's sake. So give me a break. We got it. Speaking of breaks, we got an ad break in 5 minutes here. So, as far as that goes, but we're off and running. Hashtag positive start to the day. Hashtag PSTTD, just the same. So we're gonna get going here as far as that goes. And but everybody's saying good morning. Um, Olympics or all lyrics. Kidding. Okay, Tina. No problem. I don't take it serious. Believe me. It's like I said, I'm late. Am I? Am I? This isn't like work, okay, folks? No, I'm Monday mornings. I guess I'm gonna be late because I stayed up watching my shows. I watched caught up with my series Shogun, which is getting very heated now on FX. And then I watched Doctor Strange New Worlds, I guess, a movie I got caught up. I've seen that movie a dozen times already, but it's a good movie. Um, and well, all day yesterday I was watching football, and I was playing around with a Rumble. As far as doing some earthquakes, we're gonna be talking about the earthquakes later here. Currently here in the southern tier of upstate New York, it's 30 degrees Fahrenheit, and the sun is the sun already up? Yeah. This sun, this sun rose about 2 minutes ago. It's currently 06:38. The sun rose this morning at 06:36 a.m. Even the sun beat me this morning. The sun will be setting at 7:30 p.m. and we're going to be talking about the sun. There's a big event going on today, the big eclipse. So far, look, wow, we got blue sky. I got to get a piece of cardboard because I use a piece of cardboard to look down onto the sidewalk there, the circle. Um, let's see, how did my phone get? Okay, phone get Oh, lyrics from Only Kidding. Oh, okay, Tina. Dr. Pimple Popper. Oh, is that what you watched last night, Tim? I don't watch that. That gets a little. That's past. Let's see. But we are going to have partly cloudy this morning, then becoming cloudy during the afternoon. So that's what I'm looking at right now. I may be watching what little I can watch on a cloudy, sunny day. It's cloudy day here, but as far as the solar eclipse, slight chance of afternoon showers. High 64 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds south at 5 to 10 miles per hour, and ad break starts in 2 minutes. So we're gonna just continue marching through the weather here. Yeah, that's slow. That show is too much. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Just even with a cloudy day, it's gonna get dark and stuff like that. So that's gonna be eerie. Our world times and temperature starting in Honolulu, Hawaii at 12:39 a.m. Cloudy skies, 72 degrees Fahrenheit. Phoenix, Arizona at 3:39 a.m. currently. Clear skies, 52 degrees Fahrenheit. The windy city of Chicago, 5:40 a.m. Clear skies, 48 degrees Fahrenheit. Down in the jungle of New York City, where right now it's currently 6:40 a.m. 6:40 a.m. here in the southern tier of upstate New York. But down there in the city, got sunny and clear, 43 degrees Fahrenheit. Across the pond in Cork, Ireland, at 11:40 a.m. it is cloudy skies, 37 degrees Fahrenheit. And Milan, Italy, at 12:40 p.m. sunny and clear in Milan at 73 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do this. Let's see, sunny and clear in Milan. In Kuala Lumpur, we like Kuala Lumpur. Kuala Lumpur, it is sunny and clear at 82 degrees Fahrenheit. And Tim Fan says in Michigan we have 55 degrees Fahrenheit right now, high is 73. In Tokyo, Japan at 7:41 p.m. in their evening, cloudy skies, 66 degrees Fahrenheit. Down there in Australia, the great continent and country of Australia, Melbourne, Australia, 8:41 p.m. Raining in Melbourne, 57 degrees Fahrenheit. And in Sydney, Australia, clear skies, 66 degrees Fahrenheit. And those are the world times and temperatures as we speak. We're at an ad break. Okay, let me get this up here. I forgot this. And we'll probably go be seeing an ad break here. So, yep, there he is, the taco girl. Or is that what is that? Fajita? It's not a taco. That's a quesadilla or something like that. So, we're in an ad break. We're going to wait a little bit here. And I can check our sound. Sound is good. The broadcast is good. Let's see, ad break ends in 1 minute and 27 seconds. What the hell is this? I didn't want that. What the hell is that? Let's go ahead and do that, and then we forgot to type up one thing here. Okay, ad break will be ending in 56 minutes. We're holding tight for the ad. We're waiting on the ad break to break. check this. And just like that, we take care of a bot. And we're back. Okay. Down there in New Jersey, where Tita's at, the temperature is 31 currently, and 63 for the high down there in New Jersey. Thank you, Tina. I just took care of a bot there when we're on commercial break. That'll be a good time to check for bots is on during the commercial break as far as that goes. We do have a thought for the day from one of my favorite poets, and Ralph Waldo Emerson, who went by his middle name, of course, Waldo, was an American essay lecturist, philosopher, abolitionist, and poet who led the transcendental movement in the mid-19th century. He's from up there in Massachusetts, the greater Boston area. That's where I grew up. And this is straightforward. This is like right in your face. Here it is, folks. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. It's probably one of the biggest decisions you have to make, really. Who do you want to be? Do you want to be a good person or do you want a bad person? That's the first step right there. Okay? I guess you could be in the middle and not do anything. Does that make you a good or bad Pete? If you sit on the fence? Yeah, good. Yeah, I'm always on the side of good, as you all know. So, and try to be kind and generous, and trying to be an honest person and respectful person. Respectful as far as that. Don't take it for granted, and don't shit on people like we see here on these interwebs here, especially in this broadcasting thing. We got some real characters out there as far as going from our Karens that complain about everything and take everything. They think they know everything and they don't really know shit and stuff. I don't know everything. I admit that. I can look myself in the mirror, and that's what you need to do as far as that goes. I've been on this earth long enough. I decided when I started social media I would be kind. Yeah, that's the way. And I think for the most part that's how I started, Tina. But I've had my moments where I go rampant and raving and stuff like that. I just like, okay, put you over here, moving forward and stuff. And I've done that not a lot of times, but a lot of times when you just you got the obvious bots and trolls and stuff like that. But there's some individuals during the course. I mean, we all remember Haps, right? But I've had since leaving Haps, I've had a few Haps moments here as far as with individuals, and it's I wish them a good life, but I've moved on from them. I don't really care because they don't care about us. They say they do, but do they really? When it's a constant repetitive, they're shitting on people and stuff, and they say they don't care. But then 2 minutes later, oh yeah, I care, about this and that and stuff. They don't have, they're just out there in la la land as far as I'm concerned and stuff. And the base, I think they're pretty much good people, and you know what I mean, Titty? Yeah, I think they're okay people. I'm not going to say they're bad people and stuff like that, but I'm at a point where I don't need that shit. It's funny. It is funny. It's not my loss. It's the other individual's loss as far as that goes, and stuff like that. So the one I think I still am wrestling with is, giving people the utmost respect, and then that one little moment, not even a little moment. It's less than a little moment. The person really shows their true colors, and it's like, really, I don't need this shit. This is just a joke. It's bad reality TV. That's what it is. These so-called IRLers in real life. We all deal with real life, folks. So my hat's off to everybody that it just one individual doesn't know. It's just amazing. You know what I'm talking about. So I don't bother with people who don't. Well, that's part of it, acknowledging it, Tina. But you can be in a broadcast for a long time and stuff, and you get the impression that you got the utmost respect, and you don't have diddly squat. They could care less about you. It's just like you're just giving them content. I'm not here to give people content. I'm here to be interactive with people, acknowledge you, have a conversation, and um, and think you know about everything, but then every other thing that comes out of your pie hole, called the mouth, you're asking a question. You just show your true ignorance. Some some only talk to yeah, to some. Well, I could see if they're up on the, if you got a chat that scrolls 100 miles a minute, I could see that because the broadcasters only has so much thing. That's on a higher level. I'm talking about on the level where we're all at here and stuff like that. And the thing of it is, I call it the Haps overflow. And we had some real winners over in Haps there that they thought they were the greatest things. They still think they're the greatest freaking things. You're just a joke. End of story. Let's see. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. In some cases, those people decided to be the way they are and stuff like that. They throw respect um, and other things out the window and stuff like that. They'll come back. Oh no, I didn't do that. They'll try and do the blame game, and they're the victim, and they need to look in a fucking window. Is what I'm saying, and I use the F word, so I guess I'm getting a little tipsy. I got to get off subject there because it is a sore subject. Because it just there's one thing in this world I really detest. One of the things I really detest is a lack of respect, and as far as that goes, and show of kindness. I don't know. It's sort of like I'm not the cool kid. They're the cool kids over there. I'm over here, and I could give a rat's ass. I say that every once in a while and stuff because it does come. But this really hits home there. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. And when I see people act the way I just said, they decided that. Not me. They decided. I know how I act. I act very respectfully, kindly. I ask a question. I raise my hand. That's what we used to do in the service. You don't speak out of turn. You raise your hand first. Now, when you're starting to ask the question, the person taking the question will think, "Oh, you're speaking out of turn," because they don't want to answer it. I've gotten that. So they're the person that decides to be who they are. Okay, and I give people several chances, and I've had some, and this hits real home because my sister's ex-husband, what did he? I had the utmost. I mean, he was up there on the pedestal. He's like he's freaking army, could not do any wrong, knew his shit, and then he cheated. He cheated on my, and he wanted me to be his friend. It's like I wanted to go across the table and ring the frickin' MFer his neck. As far as that goes, that's back in my younger day. I'm just so we all have that limit and stuff like that. But I've decided to be the person who I am, and I have not changed. I'm the same person I was throughout HAPS, before HAPS, and even now, as far as that goes. You take me, if you like me, you like me. If you don't like me, c'est la vie. See you later, as far as that goes. And I have fun on here, and I enjoy doing this. If I didn't enjoy it and I didn't have fun, you wouldn't see me here, okay? See, I'm an hour late, but I'd still make the effort to come here because I know there's people I want to say good morning to and hello to, and that means a lot. You guys still hanging out and stuff like that coming in here, and also you people that watch on the replay, because I do see numbers there. We have a significant number of people. They're not by some standards people say they're not big. To me, they're grand. We're averaging anywhere from 20 to 35 up, maybe sometimes up to 50. I've noticed over on Rumble, I've been hitting. If I start posting over there, I'm hitting in the hundreds over there. So and it's not about numbers. It's a measuring stick that you got. Okay, if I got one or two, yeah, okay, I'm going to still do this. Maybe not as frequently, but because of the numbers, I'm going to be doing it frequently. At least maintain a schedule here. I don't need to do a 5 hour, 6 hour broadcast. And not, no offense, Glick, he does those, and he does them very well. The nonsensical nonsense gang and stuff like that. I'd like to jump on there, but they have a full crew over there. They have a very good crew. I listen to them on the podcast, the replay, and also on watching them. I can't watch 6 hours straight through, but Glick and his gang, my hat's off to them because they're talking about some very neat stuff and some general down to earth stuff. Yeah, and I know he appreciates. I know Glick, Chris, and Jeff there. They appreciate the pop-ins and stuff like that, and they're not fancy. They're down to earth guys and stuff like that, and they're generally real. They're not fake, like the people that I've talked about. They have no respect. They show no respect. Oh, they'll show it to the people they want to suck up to and stuff like that, and then those individuals, there's followers. They're the lemmings, I call them. So this quote really hits home. I guess it got me. It sort of sparked. It tried sparking me in another direction. I don't want to go right now. So let's see our National Day. Thank you, Mr. Ralph Waldo Emerson. God bless and Godspeed for the thought for the day. Let's see. Our National Day we have National Zoo Lovers Day. That's a good one. I always like a good zoo. National All is ours days. Well, ours is going to be the solar eclipse here in the Northeast. National Unicorn Day. Okay, if you, I'm not too much of a believer in the unicorn. What's this? National Empanada Day? That looks like a freaking popover or something like that. What kind of dish is that? Let me check this out. What the hell is this? It looks like an apple turnover. Panda Day. Yeah, that's what it is, Tina. What is that? It's a delicious pastry that comes in several different forms. The name comes from Galician, Portuguese, Spanish. They're good? Okay, I be honest with you, I've never had one. They're folded dough bread, seasoned stuffed dough is baked and fried. Very much like a handheld. Oh, it's like a handheld. It's like an apple turnover, like you used to get at McDonald's. Can you still get those at McDonald's? That's what it looks like. Okay, they're good. I like filling them with meat now. Okay, so you can fill them with various things. Okay, that's National Former Prisoner Award Day, Recognition Day. You got to recognize those folks that were prisoners of wars, but we never forget those that are still missing, and our MIAs and POWs. National Library Workers Day. Yeah, let's give a hat off to the librarians. National Winston Churchill Day. Nah. We can celebrate his birthday. National Name Yourself Day. Well, I don't know about that one. We're going to go with this one. This is the last one. I like this one. What's that? Oh, okay. We're going to go with National Chinese Almond Cookie Day. Who doesn't like a good almond cookie, right? Hashtag Chinese Almond Cookie Day. April 9th recognized as a tasty treat of National Chinese Almond Cookie Day. Adorned with an almond, their delicious almond flavor and slightly crunchy texture will make you smile. And I say that because I know the cookie and stuff like that. I remember the first time I went to a Chinese restaurant down in New York, in Brooklyn, when I was a kid with my grandfather. And he loved Chinese restaurants. He loved going down to Chinatown. in the evening time, there were some evenings when I would spend summers down there on Avenue N in Brooklyn, down near Rockaway and Flatbush. He'd have the Chinese hat on when he was reading his newspaper. He loved that culture as far as that goes, and the Chinese cookie just reminds me at the end of your Chinese meal, you get the fortune cookie. Well, you got your fortune cookie, but you got the little Chinese cookie with one little, like, it wasn't a full big scoop. It was like a little scoop of vanilla ice cream. That was the dessert, and it was so simple. And I remember my grandfather here on National Chinese Almond Cookie Day, because I know he would enjoy a good almond cookie as far as that goes. Almonds are my favorite. Yeah, I love almonds, but I remember one time they worked on a tooth back here, and actually it's the tooth that was pulled, and then there's a new tooth back there, an implant tooth. But the tooth, they were working on it, and I crushed an almond on top of it, and I thought I just ruined the work that was inside, but it was all. The tooth lasted a couple years after that, but it was on its downhill. I should have looked at getting a replacement back then. But let's see. Tomorrow will be this Tuesday and Thursday. We're going to have the Fireman Rich audio podcast. So I got some things in the queue to look at for some interesting stories, and we'll do that. Then the 16th and the 30th will be the Tauga radio, the Tauga Mixcloud Tauga radio show. Let's see. I will be right back. Time is flying. I guess I am back. I'm not going anywhere for a little bit. I still got some coffee left. Okay, and I'm late too. I've only been on for 30 minutes. Yeah, 30 minutes right now. So usually it's about this time I take a break. I guess it's a habit, It's just like I gotta go. Let's see. Where are we on? Let me check just to make sure. Okay, we got about maybe 13 minutes before we have a commercial break. So I'll get through the history here. Let's see if we can get through the history for the next 12 minutes, because I think it's going to pop up here that we're going to have an ad break here. I'm just looking at the pre-rolls. Let's see. Today's history on this day. Hank Aaron in 1974. Last week he hit his 714th. Today, on this day in 1974, he hit his 715th career run, surpassing Babe Ruth 39-year-old record. And I remember that day. I was in grade school as far as that goes. That was a very historical moment in baseball. And you remember too, Tina? Yeah, that was back then. And then further on in baseball, on this day in 1975, Frank Robinson, one of the baseball's most underrated player, debuted as a Major League Baseball's first black manager, joining the then called the Cleveland Indians. They're called the Cleveland Guardians now, back in 1975. In 1986, Clint Eastwood became mayor of Carmel, California, defeating an incumbent in an election to lead his small seaside city of Northern California and add many four-way stops to help ease traffic congestion back in 1980. He had a purpose. Most of these people, what's your purpose of becoming a politician? What are you going to do? He had a very distinct purpose. And I'm not talking about attorney. We have an attorney general that she made a promise that she was after one person. Of course, the rest of the state, we freaking got crime up to here. She could care less. I don't know, but let's see. What do we got on the AP side? you know what? We're gonna finish this, and we'll do 100 years ago this past Friday, and then I'll take a break. Let's see. In 1513, explorer Juan Ponce de Leon and his expedition began exploring Florida coastline. Okay. In 1864, the United States Senate, or 1864 on this day, the United States Senate passed 38-6 the 13th Amendment of the United States Constitution abolishing slavery. The House of Representatives passed it in January of 1865. Well, they did it before the House. That's interesting. The amendment was ratified and adopted in 1865. That was after the assassination of President Kennedy, or not President Kennedy, President Lincoln. In 1911, an explosion at the Banner coal mine in Littleton, Alabama, claimed the lives of 128 men, most of them convicted of loan out, or were convicts loaned out by the prison. 1943, President Franklin Delano Roosevelt ordered a freeze on wages and prices to combat inflation, which was bad back then. And 1952, President Harry S. Truman seized the American steel industry to avert a nationwide strike. On this day in 1973, artist Pablo Picasso passed away in France. He was 91. God bless you and Godspeed, sir. And that's about it. So we're going to go and do... let's see if I can get this set up here. Let's see. Get this set up real quick. Let's see, we need that. Oh, that's not it. Where the hell is it? Oh, we got Monday motivation too. Okay. So let's do 100 years first. Yeah, I think I got time to do both. Hal will be on at 7. Okay, if you got to go, Tina, that's fine. No problem. Let me get this 100 years in. I know you like watching that one before you leave here. Should be up. Oh, I got to push it to the broadcast, Rich. Okay, there it is. Okay, there we are. Okay, let's get this started.
And welcome back. Tonight we continue our segment on sharing some of Broome County's past. Delivering that news for us now is Broome County historian Roger Luther, brought to you by Broome County Recycles.
100 years ago today, the new First Baptist Church of Johnson City at the corner of Main and Baldwin Streets, it's been under construction for about 9 months, will be opened formally with services this Sunday. There is some discussion that an Armenian Methodist Episcopal congregation may soon be established in the area. 168 children are currently being cared for at the Susquehanna Valley Home. And finally, in an attempt to ease the condition of overcrowded store elevators, managers of local department stores say it is no longer necessary for men to remove their hats in elevators when women are present. That was the news 100 years ago.
All right, not overly. You know, you'd see also in this, there was a lot of caring back then. 168 children are currently being cared at the Susquehanna Valley Home. That means there was that many children that didn't have families to go to. I like to finally an attempt to ease the condition of overcrowding store elevators, managers of local. Well, when you take your hat off, it's going to take up space. So, and you got to remember, these elevators back in the day were only, what is it? We're only going up one story, 2 stories, if that, as far as that goes. Let's see. Let's go ahead and. Do we still have time? Yeah, we got plenty of time. We're going to do Monday motivation, and then I'm going to take a break. Let's go ahead and bring up Monday motivation. Let's see, it'll be Fox 40. And Monday motivation. We'll swing it to that one. I think that went to that tab, didn't it? Yeah, okay, we're back. We're on this tab. So this is our Monday motivation with Bill Clark. All right, there we go.
And now it's time for Monday Motivation. Here's world champion athlete, professional strongman, inspirational speaker, and jiu-jitsu instructor, Bill Clark. So tonight, Bill is going to talk about the differences between success and excellence. Bill?
Thank you so much, Alexis. Well, for starters, and I know this is going to sound strange at first, so you got to stay with me here, but I'm not a proponent of chasing success. Success is always at the mercy of the variables by which we measure it. And if those variables are inherently low, you can be successful and still be terrible at the same time. Here's an example. Let's say the New York Rangers are going to play one of the local college teams or even one of the high school teams in an exhibition game. The players on the Rangers could put out little effort, party all night before the game, play horrifically bad, and still win. Now, if success is measured by the final score, the Rangers would be just that. They'd be successful. But that's all they'd be. They would not have been their best. Would they have been great? Not even close. And this is just the beginning, though. If they play like this routinely and against inferior competition, they will learn to lose by winning. How? Because they're being trained to shoot for the lowest target possible. They're being trained to compete far below their potential and, in essence, never reach the heights that they could. This is how aiming for success can sabotage one's future and cause people to perform well below what they're capable of. And if you're a student, cheating on a test has the same effect. You're creating the habits of a loser. Instead, raise your game by doing all of the right things optimally.
So if someone shouldn't go after success, what do you think people should do to help them reach their full potential?
Well, instead of chasing success, start pursuing personal excellence. While success is at the mercy of the variables by which we measure it, excellence is not. Excellence knows only one variable, and that's a person's very best. Of course, it gets a little deeper here because being your very best is incredibly difficult, and that's the whole point. We're not looking for easy, we don't want comfort, and we're certainly not willing to settle for average. Being your very best means that you are optimally managing the talent you've been blessed with each and every moment of your day. Success can be very easy to obtain. Just lower the standards enough and everyone will get it. But excellence is a moment-by-moment, day-by-day grind. There's nothing easy about pursuing excellence because lowering the variable standards of performance is not an option. I'll close this week with this. When you choose excellence, you sign up for a hard life, but it's an honorable life and one that makes not only yourself better, but everyone else around you too. When you chase after excellence, success will come searching for you. Have a great week and remember you're loved. I'm Bill Clark. That's your Monday motivation. Stay strong in the pursuit of excellence. God bless.
And thank you, Bill Clark. A very good man there. I forgot I had that just last minute stuff. I saw him right next to 100 years ago, this past Friday, as far as that goes. So a good man there, and we do enjoy having his perspective on things. So we got an ad break coming up in a minute and a half. And Tina, if you got to go, yeah, that's good motivation. Tina, say hi to Hal for me over there, and no problem. Have a great day. And we're going to be on for a little bit more here. I got a few more things to present. We'll be doing ads. Ads are coming up. I'm starting to time the ads up. Yeah, you can see the ads are coming up. So thank you very much, and we'll be seeing you. They're going to start here. They started early over here. They either start early or late. I'm seeing in the background there. You have a good day too, Tina, as far as that goes. And we'll continue on here. With our Monday start of a new week as far as that goes, and we'll continue as far as that goes. Ad break. Oh, we're in an ad break. Okay. We're in an ad break. Okay, so I need to try and look at something. That's why we got ads going. So we have an ad break going right now. Of course, you people watching on the replay, this is what they see right now live. You're not seeing this because it's a replay. So I thank the people on Rumble and YouTube that are watching right now. I'm checking my broadcast right now for certain things. So we're going to go ahead and check something here real quick that I've sort of got into a habit of doing. And we'll see. Yeah, I guess that one. Let's see. And yes, we do have a bot. So this bot will be taken care of. As far as that goes, that's one of the things we'll do during the ad break. We take care of bots. Let's see. First, we verify that they are a bot and they're in the chat and they're just lingering in the background there. I don't know what they do, but they're not tailing off of my broadcast, and we're going to block and ban them, and we'll do that accordingly. So there we have it. I am going to go ahead and refresh my my coffee here. So with that, I will be right back, and you guys just hang loose here. we are back. We are back. We got a second cup of coffee here as we're approaching the first hour of this late broadcast. Started late. Coffee makes up. We got a clear day out here, so I'm just hoping that I'm hoping it stays clear. We'll have to see what happens as far as that goes. You know, as far as like the big event, I'm not sure what time. I haven't looked at any of the times as far as what time it's going to start and all that. Let's see. One of the things I'd like to talk about, we did have to bring up, is the fact that we had something. We had the ground shaking here last week, and that has to do with the earthquake that was down there in New Jersey. Was felt here in New York State, and we're going to talk about this a little bit because I think it's very interesting. Because the broadcast I did yesterday on Rumble, I did about 2 hours of just monitoring this this real time sensors around the world. As far as, and you wouldn't believe how many earthquakes go on. I mean, they're popping off right now, the earthquakes, and we had a substantial one, and actually there was quite a few of them yesterday in Taiwan. So let me bring this up here. Earthquakes rattled New Jersey, felt here in New York State, and push that to the broadcast. And there it is. There's our thing off of WNBF. But Friday morning, this past Friday morning, I believe it was probably... When was that earthquake? Was that after we got back from our walk?
What?
The earthquake.
Yeah, it was in the afternoon.
It's saying Friday morning.
I don't know.
I think it was after we got back from the walk, because you Friday morning took an unexpected turn for residents across the Northeast as we experienced the uncommon phenomenon of earthquake. And with what potentially seemed like a figment of the imagination, because you think, did that just happen? And that was the missus Friday. She felt it. It quickly turned into reality for many as reports of a significant seismic event centered in Lebanon, New Jersey, which is down there in central New Jersey. And the quake measured a preliminary 4.8, sending ripples around the region, reaching as far north as Vermont borders. Eyewitness accounts. The ground rumbled, the buildings trembled, individuals throughout the affected area took various social media platforms. We had a late warning. I have an article on that. I'll see if I can get to that. Share their experiences, social media platforms, the Facebook. So just before this solar eclipse, we had a earthquake here. But social media platforms like X, Facebook, and all like enable people to connect and share their encounters with the earthquake. There's residents describe feeling the quake while comfortably situated on their couch, and there was confirms of the tremors describing the surprising intensity of the movement, because you don't feel these. They're not commonplace here in the Northeast. I have felt them here in the Northeast after we gotten out of the service. I mean, the last big one I actually felt for almost a minute, it seemed, was over in Kobe. And as far as that, hey, good morning, DR. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing? Glad to have you here. Yo, talking about the earthquakes that happened here in the Northeast last Friday. And let's see, I think I have a video. Let me see if I can bring that up. Let's see. Do we have the earthquake video? Yeah, we do. let's bring this up here. Hope you're having a good start to your Monday, DR. Okay, let's see if we get this in. Let's see. Let's bring this up. This is a video from New York City that it rattled. It might show some of the reactions. I don't know. I haven't looked at this, so we'll see what this has to. Let's see. Let's bring it up. We can just do a share it from page to page, and see if that comes up. Let's see, do I got a... Okay, it's up. Is it up? Yeah. Okay, it's up across the board. So let's see what this one has to say here. It's almost 2 minutes.
There was a freaking earthquake in Tribeca. The entire building just moved. Not just ours. Everyone's outside.
Oh, these are people experiencing. Oh, wow. That's real. She doesn't know what's going on. Wow.
The pictures on the walls were shaking, and I felt the rumble for about maybe 3 seconds, 4 seconds. I experienced grounds rumbling in the past in upstate New York. And I just spoke to my daughter, and she's in Massachusetts, Connecticut border, and they felt it as well.
I felt it, but almost I was so busy. When the super called me, tell me, David, did you feel it? Then that's what I said. Yeah, I felt something.
At first I thought there was like maybe an explosion above me, or like they were doing construction.
This was last Friday, DR. This is last Friday. It wasn't as big as the one in Taiwan and Japan this weekend.
I was like, I should probably go outside.
There was a tremor in the building, tremors, I should say, and the building shook, and I thought that the ceiling above me was going to collapse, actually. And as I was telling Sean before, I'm not trying to be melodramatic, I did think that maybe the building was going to fall down for a second, and I wanted to get out of the building when I felt that. And Sean and I both went to the elevators pretty quickly and came out, and now we're here at this coffee shop for safety reasons.
And by the way, you obviously don't know what to do when an earthquake happens. Do not take the elevator.
Yeah, I was, like, I was in the elevator.
Oh, really? Okay.
I was like, shouldn't take the elevator, right?
So that was the one. It happened Friday, DR. Okay, the one they had some earthquakes in Taiwan, and yesterday, as I was broadcasting, it's over on my Rumble channel for 2 hours. The earthquakes that was happening, but there was this 4.3. It's a good size one where it'll shake it up, but we have constant earthquakes around the world going on right now. And as far as that goes, and I'm not sure if that, let me see if that site is still up here. We got the live solar eclipse going on. Maybe we'll broadcast that later here over on Rumble. Let me see if I can get in my history, and let's see the current earthquakes. Yeah, this is over on the YouTube channel. And let me make sure it's silenced. This is the, I was broadcasting for 2 hours a live global earthquake monitor over on YouTube. And let me bring this up here as far as that goes. Stand by for a minute. Let me see. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, this is the current earthquake monitor right now around the world as far as that goes. I was broadcasting, this is over on YouTube, and I broadcast like 2 hours of this yesterday while I was watching the football games. Oh, that's why I forgot to go over sports. We'll go over sports after the earthquake segment here. So that's what transpired there on the thing there. So you can see there's a lot of earthquakes going on right now. Let's see, the most one, there's activity going in Taiwan right now. The latest activity, it's 3.2. And then you had one down in Puerto Rico, Southeast Asia, or Australia. There's Taiwan again. Taiwan is being very active. They're having like 3.6, 3 point something. There's one there in New Zealand that's going on right now. And you got in Argentina, Chile. They're all over. There's one in what formerly known as Yugoslavia right now at 2.7. We're going back over to New Zealand. There's a 1.8 magnitude. So it's rocking. The Earth is constantly. You can see Taiwan there had a big red spot. They had a big one, and they've been having some aftershocks as far as that goes. So so that's over there on the YouTube channel of Live Global, the Live Global bit there as far as that goes. Let's see let's see. Let's bring this up. What's this one? This is yeah, it was Friday. Okay, this is some more on the earthquake. I'll go ahead and push that. And let's see, what we have is a confirmed earthquake shaking here up there in Otsego County. We had did we already do this one? I think we did this one already. Let me see. No, we didn't do this. Okay, this is a new account here that even up there that's reports flooded in almost immediately on social media. Friends as far south as New Jersey extended into the county, posting on social media about their experience. New York Governor Kathy Hochul said on Facebook, a 4.8 magnitude earthquake hit west of Manhattan. That was in Lebanon, New Jersey on Friday, this past Friday, and was felt throughout New York City. My team is assessing impacts and damage. Of course, you know, she has to do that as a governor. It was confirmed the quake on many sources measured as a 4.8 and is considered large for this region. That is very large. No reports of injuries, damage were reported. Earthquakes in our areas are uncommon but not rare. People in New York City felt the shakes, and you saw the shakes on the video there as far as that goes. So that was pretty unique as far as that goes. And let me get to the warning here. Let's see. Go back to home. We did have an earthquake. You know, it was after fact. It was almost after. Let's see if I can bring that one up. If I can find it here. Let's see. Oh, here it is. New York questions delay in state's earthquake notification. It was like, it happened. I think that happened like an hour after it took place, as far as that goes, and it just seemed odd. You know, I'm already through my fourth or fifth article. It's an hour later or something like that, to where let me bring up the verbiage on this one. You know, you can see the notifications. I got that. I think the missus was taking a nap at that time. But many people in upstate New York were not aware there had been an earthquake on Friday until they received an emergency alert on their phone. I heard about it on the social media. I did not feel it, and if it wasn't for social media, I would have not known. But then the public safety message, as you can see right here, from the Office of Emergency Management, advised New Yorkers of an earthquake occurring in New Jersey. The alert warned of aftershocks. People were advised to call 911 only if someone was hurt or if they were in an emergency. An earthquake emergency tone sounded on cell phones at the site at 12:05, which is a couple hours. I'm sure. I think it started at like it was almost over an hour afterwards and stuff. Some New Yorkers who learned of the incident from news reports or through social media wonder why the state's alert had been issued sooner. And I'm one of those. It's like, what the hell? What the F is this? It was not immediately clear why there was such a delay in transmit, because probably nobody in the state capitol knew what was going on, and then they saw on the social media finally, hey, we had an earthquake. Shouldn't we hit the emergency public safety alert? As far as that goes. A woman who was working in an office here in Binghamton on the south side felt the earthquake. In an email she wrote, I was sitting at my desk and felt the chair and my desk vibrate. Something rattled in my office. I asked my co-worker if she noticed anything, and she said no. I looked out the window and expected some type of construction worker going on, but nothing was happening. And 15 minutes later, the news reports started coming out. I was beginning to think I had imagined it. The 4.8 magnitude quake was centered, again, in northern New Jersey. And I haven't heard of any reports of any real damage, per se. And so we did have a little bit of a shaking and stuff like that. So it's interesting. I like that real-time, the real-time tracking that I showed you that's over on YouTube. I think I'm going to favorite that and follow that as far as that goes and stuff. So there we go. That's our there's our earthquake story, I guess. The stuff to follow up on that, because I did not do the weekend edition. I would have brought this up during the weekend edition. So just playing catch up on the over the weekend news, as well as let's go ahead and go into the weekend sports, because we did have football this weekend. UFL football. I did broadcast Saturday morning. I think on my picks I went 3-2, because San Antonio won, St. Louis won, Michigan lost, so I went 3-4. So I did better this week. The San Antonio Brahmas beat the Showboats 20-19 on the first game Saturday, and then later that evening the Renegades lost to the Battlehawks. That was a close game. These two games were very good games. I watched most of the Brahmas. Saturday night I was going in and out watching that football game. Yesterday, the Michigan Panthers, they tried, but the Stallions, they just had control of the ball during yesterday's game up there in Ford's Theater in Detroit. The Panthers lost 20-13. And then last night, the Roughnecks, they made a game of it last night. The Washington, D.C. Defenders won 23-18. So we have some... let me see if I can get the standings up. Let's see. That would be Fox Sports. UFL, and we're going to go to the standings. Let's see if we get this here. And here's the conference standings as far as that goes. Let me bring this up. And we got an ad break in 2 minutes. So let's see. Let's see if I can get this up here beforehand. We finish talking about the sports. Share. And push it. So there's our standings as we speak. In the USFL, after 2 weeks, we show in the USFL conference up top there, the Stallions, Birmingham Stallions are number 1. The Showboats Stallions at 2-0, they're undefeated. Then the Showboats are 1-1. Michigan is 1-1, and Arlington Roughnecks are 0-2. And down in the how's that showing up? Down in the XFL standings here, we have the San Antonio Barometers. They're undefeated, so we only have 2 undefeated teams. The Battlehawks, they won, so they're 1-1. Then the DC Defenders and the Renegades. They were last year's XFL champions, I guess. They took their first loss from Birmingham, which is the reigning USFL. So those are the 2 conferences we have. Our schedule for week 3, well, that's week 4, week 3, and we'll be talking more about that. That's our lineup as far as that goes for week 3. And there's some good football play, some fantastic football play as far as that goes. So we'll keep tabs on that. And let's see. Going into, let's see, how much time do we got? We got 23 seconds. We'll just take a break. We got a commercial break coming up. Let's see what else we got. Some NBAs. Let's see the NBA. Let's see. Did we start our break yet? Okay, we started the roll off. I do believe. Let's see. I believe we're in a commercial break, but we're going to go ahead and talk about the basketball starting, let's see, Friday evening. The Celtics won by 1 point against the Kings. Ooh, that was a close game. Friday night. And then nothing with the Knicks. The Knicks, they lost to the Bulls, 108 to 100. And then Saturday, we had the New York Nets beat the Pistons. And then Saturday, we had... Okay, ad break ends in a minute. Okay, ad break. We had the New York Knicks winning against the Bucks. And let's see, tomorrow, I guess I think all the teams are off on Monday, so they're off. So that's our basketball, and we'll start the baseball right after the commercial break here. We got 1 more minute of the commercial break. So I can check my broadcast here. We're doing fairly good here as far as that goes. So I appreciate those that are viewing on Twitch. Yep, we got the commercials going here. So I want to say thank you. I appreciate those people that are still watching here on Twitch as well as on the replay. Thank you very much. There's a commercial break as you can go on. We got 30 more seconds. And then we'll talk about the baseball because we already talked about basketball. So ad break ends in 17 seconds. So yeah, I was in the morning, I guess, because the alert. Remember the alert came out. The missus is joining us.
One of those mornings where I didn't feel that great, so I stretched out on the couch.
Yeah, right after the walk. Yeah, because I remember we were talking about that, and you asked if I felt it, and I just said no, and then I went online. That's when I saw all the activity. But you were laying down when the
Yeah, so I'm like, because I just laid down, I said, Amanda, did you just feel?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I think somebody up in the Capitol there in Albany, they said, well, hey, maybe we should hit this emergency thing going because that's part of their protocol as far as that goes. Let's see. I think we're done with the ad break. Yeah, we're done with the ad break. So we're back. We talked about basketball there at the tail end, at the beginning of for the folks here on Twitch that are live. On the replay, you got the scores. We're going to do baseball now. Over the weekend, the baseball scores. We had, let's see, starting Friday, we had, let's see, Yankees, they lost to the Blue Jays. And then going into the weekend, Saturday, did the Mets play Friday? I thought they played Friday. Yeah, Mets, they beat the Cincinnati Reds on Friday night. And then, let's see, Saturday, we had the Mets losing to the Reds and the Yankees winning against the Blue Jays. So let's see who took. And yesterday, the Yankees took the series. They beat the Blue Jays yesterday 8-3. And the Mets took the series. So the New York teams, New York Mets and New York Yankees, they both won. They took the series 2-1. Mets beat the Reds 3-1. So baseball is off and running, and the Yankees are still in first place with the Red Sox one game behind in the American League, and the Mets, they're on the winning side. They're that should be 500 ball. They've won 3 and they've lost 6. Okay. So they're 3-3-3. Okay, but they're on the winning side. So they're opening their first 4 games opening they lost. So as far as that goes, let's see what else we got here. Warning how to safely photograph the solar eclipse. Ooh, that might be interesting. Because you don't want to point your camera directly. You'll burn out your thing here. There is a, let's see, let me check the YouTube, because there is a YouTube live solar eclipse, which this is. This is the launch pad. Let me see if I bring this up. Let's go ahead and bring it. Let's see. This is the current status of the earthquake, or not the earthquake. The current status of the path, and it gives us. Oh, it gives us a weather map. Right now we're sitting clear, as far as that goes. So this is pretty interesting. NASA to launch 3 rockets during the eclipse. Oh, that's interesting. So let's. I just found something on this solar eclipse, so let's go ahead and bring this up. This is off of the YouTube. Let's see. Let's see. I gotta push it. Okay, here we go. Here's some activities. This is the path of travel of the solar eclipse, and let me see something. Let me see. Move that just a tad off. There we go. No, I guess that was good, just the way it was. Okay, we'll just leave it the way it is. So that's our path of travel here, and you can, let's see, can you let's see if you can see my let's see if I can see my cursor. Okay, there's my cursor. Okay, so I'm going to point my cursor to the southern tier of upstate New York. So we're just right on the fringes right here. That's where we're at in New York. We're right there. There's the southern tier right there. So we're right there. We're right on the edge of the directly overhead. So we're going to be in an overflow Of course, folks over in Buffalo, they're going to be seeing it, and they're supposed to have clear skies. We have family up there that they'll be able to observe it, and I like this. I like this page. This page is a pretty neat page. So it's given a countdown. Actually, NASA, you can see on the bottom they have in 6 hours, 50 minutes. They have their first launch of a rocket, and then the second launch in 7 hours, and then 8 hours. So they're launching 3 rockets. But the solar eclipse begins in 3 hours and 52 minutes, which will be what, 10, 11 o'clock? 52 minutes. So 3, that's 10 o'clock. So 10, so it'd be about 10:40, thereabouts. The eclipse will start. No? When?
I guess in the afternoon.
Well, they say solar eclipse begins in 3 hours and 52 seconds.
Down in Texas.
Oh, okay. I see what. Okay, yeah, we won't see it until 3. Okay, I'm seeing. Okay, look at. You're right. That's down Texas. Okay.
Good thing you have a
So
wife.
3:20 at 3:20, or if that starts at 10. Okay, we're
By the time it
talking
gets up here.
Central Time. They're an hour behind us, so it's it'll start right around 12. They said they got
Well,
it
it's
at
at, like around up in Buffalo around somewhere around 3.
yeah, Buffalo 3:20.
Okay.
Okay, so but down in Texas, I'm looking right at around Dallas. It's 1:36. They're an hour behind, right? So that's 2:36. Yeah, that's about right. So it's this afternoon. You're right. It's this afternoon that the solar eclipse will. So they'll be starting here. It'll start be hitting coming out of Mexico right around 2 o'clock our time, because they're in, Central Time's an hour behind. But we won't start seeing it until about 3 o'clock thereabouts, right?
Round about, yeah.
Yeah, we're right on the edge from this graph is showing. And right now, the weather, we're clear. The whole Northeast is clear. Of course, down Texas way, they got a lot of rain, a lot of weather going on down there, so they may not be seeing it. But from Ohio, northern Indiana, Ohio, going into Pennsylvania, New York, and up into the New England states, it's all clear at this time, but we'll keep track of that as far as the clouds and such. So, and I'm sure there'll be other YouTube things to track and follow as far as that goes. Let's see. But let's go back to this one article here that I did see on, let's see, 2 locations in New York are now among the best spots to see the eclipse. Let's go with that one, and then let's set up on this one here. Our next 2 articles here. I'm going to present these 2 articles, the 2 locations. All right, let me get rid of these. 1, 2, 3. And let's see, we got that one on that one, and this one on this page. So I'm just setting up. We'll sit up on this one. So these are the 2 articles I'm going to present next here on the eclipse. We'll talk about the eclipse. And the 2 locations. Let's bring this up. Go to present. And 2 locations. Share that. You okay? Oh, that's just buggy. Okay. And we'll bring that to the broadcast there. There we go. We have that up. Okay. So forecasters are now saying if the weather stands, which right now, fingers crossed, it's clear out there. I'm seeing blue skies with a little bit of cloudiness, which is not too bad. If it stays like that, it'll be ideal. But if the weather stands, two of the best places to see the solar eclipse here on this day are right here in New York State. And one of them, they're really close. It's over there in, according to, let's see, Niagara Falls, and the Adirondacks are among the Adirondacks. Really? Let's see, the Adirondacks. Yeah, I guess so. The Adirondacks are way up north, North Canada and stuff like that. So yeah, the northern portion of the Adirondacks. Let's see, where are we at here? So, because the path is going from Buffalo up to the northern portion of New York State, and are among the best places in America. That depends on the weather now, okay? Currently, Mother Nature seems to be cooperating with what is predicted to be a clear sky Monday afternoon with temperatures in the low 60s. However, there's always the chance the weather is unpredictable in upstate New York, but it stands, the forecast is looking pretty good. Health officials are warning people to make sure don't look directly into that sun. You don't want to look directly into the sun, as it'll permanently can damage your eyes. Approved protective glasses are considered to be the best to view. Confusion over how rare this eclipse is. Oh, go. Leave Jack alone, Bug. All the talk heard about this eclipse being once in a lifetime is somewhat confusing. While solar eclipses are somewhat rare worldwide, happening about 7 times a decade, it is indeed rare individual locations to experience a total eclipse. For example, this is the first time upstate New York has experienced a total eclipse since 1925, and it won't happen here again for more than 300 years. That's the big deal. It's not going to happen here in New York State for another 300 years. So that's a couple generations from where I'm at right now. When it happens in 2399. In fact, the United States won't see another total eclipse until 2044. I think I'll still be around in that time frame. While the next partial solar eclipse for upstate New York will be in August of 2026, a partial. Okay, I'll still be here for that. There will be 7 total solar eclipses around the world after this one over the next 10 years. State and local officials, of course, there's up in the Buffalo region area, they're letting kids out. They're off of school today, but state and local officials have predicted possible traffic jams today, including a 5-hour gridlock as tourists travel to Old Forge, New York. I've been up to Old Forge. That's a nice place, Old Forge, New York. It's upstate, to see the spectacular event. One of the best places in the country for viewing right now. Oneida County Executive Anthony Pearson issued the following alert regarding possible complications. He is urging residents and visitors to take necessary safety precautions and expect traffic delays and communication services to be impacted because there's so many people in the area during the eclipse. The upcoming total eclipse, solar eclipse, is a once-in-a-lifetime event that many are looking forward to, and the impact will be felt throughout Oneida County in somewhat unexpected way. The influx of eclipse watchers will cause traffic delays, lags in cellular service, and potential impeding emergency responses. It is important to take the proper precautions when viewing the eclipse, including wearing appropriate eyewear, okay? Watching the event safely and having the necessary supplies should you vehicle be stranded, okay, and it's just going through the regular blah 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 safety stuff as far as that goes. We got a list of places to look at, and as far as that goes, let's see. Let's pop over to this. NASA advises against using smartphones for capturing the eclipse. And in anticipation of today's solar eclipse, NASA has issued a cautionary warning against using smartphones to capture photos of events. While many people in the path of at least a partial total such as those in New York State, are eager to document this phenomena, NASA highlights the potential risk that smartphone cameras face when pointed directly at the sun of the eclipse. NASA scientists say the intensity brightness of the sun rays can cause damage to the photosensors of the smartphone. Take note, okay? Magnifying lenses amplify the risk. Using magnifying lenses attached on smartphones can highlight the risk to the sensors. So you could have $1,000 cell phone. You don't want to be pointing that sucker at the sun. You're just going to do damage while attempting to capture the. NASA advises employees appropriate filters to. And I was almost going to get a filter for my telescope, but I decided not to. So a safer approach, use elliptic eclipse glasses. NASA recommends holding a pair of elliptical glasses in front of the smartphone lens. So there's a way you can do it. Put it in front of the phone. While photographing the sun during the period, this method. So take those sunglasses those approved solar eclipse glasses. NASA suggests this for capturing eclipse with the aim of equipment enthusiasts with essential knowledge. NASA shares detailed guidelines on websites for capturing the eclipse. These guidelines use tripods for stability and employing a delayed shutter release mechanism. The way I'm going to do it, I'm going to take a piece of cardboard, stick a round hole in it, and then put it down on the, have the sunlight go through one side, okay? One side, and as it's coming down through, it's going to be pointed on the sidewalk. That's how I did it for the last one. So there we have it as far as our solar eclipse portion of the broadcast there. And okay, let's see. What else do we got? We got anything else on the docket here? Let's go ahead and check all our news feeds. And so the weather, again, let's check the forecast for today. Let's see, do we have anything? No, nothing there, so we can get rid of that. WNBF, anything there? Do you know what New York official state dog is? We have an official dog? Have you ever wondered what New York official state dog is? Did you ever know that there was even one? No, I didn't know. I know there's a state bird and a state animal. New York has picked working dogs as its official. When they say working dogs, they're talking about service animals that make a positive impact on people's. Okay, so those are the service dogs that people use. So it could be all breeds. It's just a working dog itself. Let's see. Through this morning up until 11 o'clock, we got partly cloudy and sunny, and then afternoon, that's when the clouds are supposed to come in. Let me bring up the weather page here. Let's see, we got that. Let's bring up the Doppler. What do we got on the Doppler? We can play around with this. Oh, we got rain out in. Oh, that's where the clouds are going to come from. Okay. Let's go ahead and bring up the weather map. And go to present. Share. Push it. Okay, and there's our weather map currently here for New York State. So you can see, where is it here? You can see out here, we got some rain. There's no rain down in Texas. Texas looks like it's clear, but this is the current weather right now. And it looks like this is pushing up north. Let's see, can we do cloud cover? Weather station radar past future, storm tracking, satellite fronts, winds, severity active. So currently we just got this weather to the west of us right here in New York State. And let's see, does that mean we're going to get rain in the area of New York State? Okay, that is, yeah, we're going to have clouds starting at 11 a.m. Yeah, cloud cover. Yeah, I'm looking at the graph. The cloud cover starts right around 12 o'clock. So it depends on the severity of the cloud cover. But this is what I'm worrying about right here. This is going to come up. Here's the southern tier. I'm right here in Tioga County, right where the pointing finger is. That's where we're at right there. So let me see how this looks. I don't know if you can see that little. Well, that's the view. So we're right here, right where I'm circling with the, and we got an ad break that starts in 4 minutes. Okay. So that's our current weather right now. So it'll be one to see as far as that goes, and we'll see what happens. Again, we have the solar eclipse. Let's see, what's NASA channel got? Oh, they're just highlighting. Okay, we're not gonna. Let me go ahead and present this. I don't have to. I can show this. I can show this. Let's go ahead and show this on the solar eclipse. Let's go ahead and we got time to show this. Push that, and this will show us. That's the path it's going to travel. It's total eclipse. This gives you an idea of what it looks like. People looking at it. various stages. That's what we're going to be seeing today. Hopefully, given the fact of the cloud cover here in the southern tier of upstate New York. So we thank NASA for that little overview there. That's pretty interesting. And we'll keep tabs of that as far as that goes. So all total eclipses from 2024 to 2043. That'd be interesting. Okay. And let's see. I think that's where we're going to end it. We're at an hour and 39 minutes. What are you doing, Buggy? Let's see. What do I got over on my Twitter page? Again, we had the football games. I posted over on my X page the preview games there for the San Antonio Brahmas beating the Memphis Showboats, and then the post game interviews. Along with the Arlington Renegades against the St. Louis Battlehawks, and then the Birmingham Stallions against the Michigan Panthers. And so you don't have to watch the whole games. Basically, those are the games in a nutshell. They put it packaged together like in 15 minutes, a 15-minute increment, which makes it really nice. And we have an ad starting at in 10 seconds. So we're going to go ahead and get through this ad break. I'm going to go get fill up my cup of coffee here, and we'll be right back as soon as we'll get the start of the ad break here for a couple minutes. So we'll be right back. And we're back. Forgot to turn the mic off. Had an open mic. Had a hot mic. We are back, I believe. All indications we're back. Let's see. Yep, we're back, I guess, from the ad break there. And let's see, get rid of that. So we're going to be taking a morning walk this morning. As far as enjoy the sunlight that we do have right now, because it looks like the clouds will be moving in here at around 11 o'clock. And what's this email? Let's see. Streaming, just chatting. Rumble. Got a comment on the Rumble. What's that about? Let's check and see what that is all about. Let's see. Now, let's go ahead and do it a different way here. Let me check. I should check an email here real quick. Let's see what we got here. Rumble. Oh, we got to clean up on Rumble. I'm getting these emails, I guess, because I'm broadcasting on Rumble. So I guess I'm showing a significant presence as such. And this was what? Oh, this is from last month. They're making a comment on. Oh, ooh. They say, I'm a seasoned expert YouTube and Rumble channel manager. Your content is undeniable, remarkable. No, it's not. It's just basic. But I understand the significance of an exceptional engagement. They want me to go ahead and try their advertising. I guess it's a new thing over there on Rumble as far as that goes. And, you know, I just block them as far as that goes. And what did we get yesterday? Oh, that's significant. Is that yesterday's? Oh, I like that. Oh, okay. That's an eye-opener. Rumble I'm starting to like. I guess we're doing some things over on Rumble, and you know, as far as broadcasting over there, and that's why I'm getting the thing. So I'm starting to understand Rumble a little bit more. We had some good content yesterday as far as going, just showing the earthquake thing. So that's, I'm going to use Rumble in that sense. I think it's a fun platform to be on. We had like close to over 200 views on that channel, and I think that's great. That's always that's only a good thing right there as far as that goes. So but we're going to go ahead and exit stage left here. You know, we've been on for an hour and 45 minutes. I'm late. I'm ending late. I see on the viewers, we have 3 viewers here on the Twitch. Thank you very much for hanging out. Greatly appreciated. Wherever you may be in this world, you won't. Well, let's just say if you're not here in the States to watch the eclipse, you can watch it on YouTube. I'm sure they'll be having some. If there's a broadcast on YouTube, if I can't see it fully, I'll probably be broadcasting something over there on Rumble this afternoon, like I did yesterday with the earthquakes and stuff like that. I think that's fun to do, as far as keep tabs on things. And so I want to say thank you for those people on Rumble that are watching on the replay here. Rumble's a great place for those folks. Let me get this out here. For Rumble, let's see, we got this right here. There's my Rumble page, Fireman Rich on Rumble. Okay, just to give you that. And then I repurpose on YouTube. I don't live stream on YouTube, but there's my YouTube channel right there. YouTube at Richard M. Roberts. As far as those 2 platforms, I do enjoy broadcasting on Rumble. Rumble, they have a static, what's known as a static IP, or not IP, static stream key. And I don't have to play around with that. It's just basically, you got to put up a page holder, and once you start it, it's broad. And then once you hit, you press go live, but you have to make sure your page is up, running. It's a page holder, as they call it, is running on the Rumble platform. Then your software, whether I'm using OBS But for Rumble, I'm using Streamla or Prism Live Studios. Once I hit that live button, then it connects, and it takes a minute. But then it takes a minute. It's not instantaneously. Twitch is a little bit more instantaneous as far as that goes. So, and let's see. As far as broadcast, I forgot. I did broadcast. I'm not sure. I said I was going to broadcast some more of the particular game. I had a weekend free, 3-day weekend free guest pass and I guess everybody did over there on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. I was battling the zombies Saturday, so that's up on my Rumble channel and my YouTube channel. I have it here on Twitch. So the replay you can watch here on Twitch, but it's also over on my YouTube and my Rumble channel. And that came out pretty good. I was it was 3. You hook up with some people and you try to go from point A to point B. You got various things you got to accomplish and try to accomplish them. Of course, I kept on getting my ass kicked, and but I took down some zombies. It was fun. It was really, it's a little bit more intense than PUBG Battlegrounds on the PC, which I was playing yesterday also over on my X page. I almost got a chicken dinner yesterday. Almost. I came in number 2, and then I came in number 3, and then I think my last game I came in number 9. So I'm there's no problem me making the top 10. But that the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, I guess it's in their season 3. I got to see if I get access to that. I'm almost thinking about buying it. It's that good. It's $70 though. I gotta wait to. That's the other thing. I forgot to. Let me just end with this. We're gonna take this to 2 hours. I finally got the thing I ordered from Amazon. The antenna. I had the wrong antenna. Well, this is the right antenna right here, folks. As you can see, I put it up. You can see the little screw there. Okay. So I got this Saturday. It was supposed to come in Sunday. I got my refund. I had my refund for almost a couple weeks. I just didn't have. But it goes on here, and this gives me better reception on my Bofang. So I did a customer review, not a review, but how I appreciated. I gave a 5-star finally. I had to send this back twice because I kept on ordering the wrong one. You got to have the little screw to screw it in for the Bofang. The other ones I got exactly the same thing. The only thing is, it was the opposite. The other two, I kept on ordering the wrong one. It didn't have that little screw right at the end, as you can see. So, just an update on that. I'm very happy with this. So, it was only $20. It cost me almost $6 to get it here, though. But this increases my reception. I get better reception on this little doodad for the scanner to listen to emergency services, and the Med 1 helicopter that flies around the area. Guthrie 1, as they call it. I can hear them responding, so I'm in tune to my emergency services and my local law enforcement here in the county, which is both the Tioga Sheriff's Department and the New York State Troopers, as far as that goes. I feel very safe here in New York, in Tioga County, New York State, because of those two entities. They have a very let's just say when the call goes out to them, they respond very quickly, and I appreciate their service as far as that goes. I make it at every point. I make it a point to say thank you. So that antenna was really good. But getting back to the broadcasting, I wonder if I can bring that up. I want to bring that up real quick. Well, I don't have to bring it up. I can just, we're getting close to the end. I think I'm trying to drag this out to 2 hours. So let's go ahead and look at my Twitter page. I guess I can do that. What the hell? Why not? Let's see. Let's bring up my Twitter page. Let's go over my Twitter page. Let's go over Twitter. We'll end with the Twitter page. Let's see. Present. And we're going to share. And I'm not seeing anybody online on Twitter, so let's go ahead and bring this up. Twitter page, push it, push it, push it, push it. And there's my Twitter page, as you can see. That's the morning, our morning posts there that we initially start this Monday morning with. Good morning, Tioga County, New York, and Southern Tier. And let's see. And there's the football games. That was the game last night. That's on YouTube. You can watch them. That's the post, and they're really good. It gives you a good idea as far as what's going on, as far as that goes. And there's a picture of my number 3. I did 24 damage. I guess I almost took this one guy out. I do solo on PUBG Battlegrounds. I stayed alive 25 minutes, which was good. But and then this is the big one. This is the first game. I had 1 kill, 33. I think this is the first time playing. When I played this game, this was the first game I played after playing Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 3, which is very, very quick pace. I think playing that made me play better in this game, which I got a number 2. I survived for 27 minutes, and I was 2 shots away from getting a chicken dinner, taking this guy out. So, and then I did do a broadcast, or I did post an article on smoking cigarettes can destroy lungs, but shocking new study reveals why vaping can harm the heart. It's not just the lung, it can harm the heart because it affects they got this thing called popcorn lung, and that could affect the heart. So those people that are saying, okay, they go back to the excuse, hey, it's a nice, it's a safer alternative than smoking cigarettes. But you know what? If you're using that safer alternative and you're still vaping after almost a year, you can't use that excuse in my book. I don't buy it. So here's some more football on Saturday, and that's the barometers right there. San Antonio winning the game in the last seconds. They got a touchdown as far as that goes. And here is for Modern Warfare. Actually, they're advertising Warzone Mobile, but this was on Modern Warfare on the page there that I had fun. And then Saturday, that's a picture of me doing the broadcast on Saturday of the Let's Talk Football. That's the new broadcast. I'll go ahead and end it here with this. That we talk. It's over on Rumble. I'm keeping this on Rumble only, where I talk about football. I get a little more specific on the UFL, United Football League. Talking about I'll be talking about this previous week. And then I'll talk about my upcoming picks. It's Saturday morning at around 8 o'clock because the games start at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturdays. So I enjoy doing this. It's about an hour broadcast that I'm utilizing Rumble a lot more, and I like that as far as that goes. And I find that very, very good to do as far as that goes. So I'm having fun with that. And then, plus I got the neat background there. That background right there is me is using Prism Live Studio on the desktop, and that's a picture of the St. Louis Battlehawks Stadium. And they were jamming Saturday night. Oh my God! That's the one thing. They had 40,000 people. 40,000 people in the stands. They broke their own record. Last year, it was 35,000 people in that stadium for spring football. So it's a new record. They had 40,000 fans. They filled this is the stadium the old St. Louis Rams used to play in before they went to back to Los Angeles and stuff like that. So that's pretty neat. And then so Rumble is becoming a great favorite as far as that goes. And I could have gone on to that. Okay, that's just it was 10:33. That's when the earthquake. Breaking news. as far as that goes. And that's how I found out about it, was via X. And I'm saying, and then it was short. It was just a few minutes after that the missus said she felt something, and so it was 5 kilometers northeast of Lebanon, New Jersey. So that was some big news as far as that goes. So that's the Twitter feed. Let's see, who do we got on the Twitter feed? Let's play catch up on the Twitter feed here. Oh, that's Fountain. Okay, let me check. Let's see, anything on the people that I'm following? Let's see, anything there? No, nothing there. Anything there? Nothing there. And then anything there? Nothing there. Okay, no broadcast from that individual. Okay, that's the one thing I've been noticing also, as far as for the broadcasts. There's a couple individuals that are broadcasting, but then there are some that are not broadcasting. I don't find that. I'm just observing the fact that we don't have a lot of people broadcasting that much. The one person I guess I haven't seen, but I know he's busy, that's our good friend Ted Hicks, and he used to broadcast on Thursdays, but I'm seeing Glick on Nonsensical Nonsense with Jeff. He's on his regular slots. He'll have a broadcast tonight, Monday. I think it's something with the mental health thing there he's doing. He did broadcast this weekend. So the only one I'm really seeing broadcasting a lot more than me, of course on the weekend I sort of kick it back a little bit and stuff like that, as far as this type of broadcast, the Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning coffee. But then Rick Costa, he does his show every he does the his prayer thing. I should give Rick if you follow Rick Costa, where's Rick's card? I got a card. I catch him on the, I see him posted, but I'm always busy doing something. But Rick, he has a good broadcast. So I guess there are broadcasters, but I'm not seeing anybody new. I did see Helen. She was up yesterday. Helen, where's Helen's card? I mentioned her name, so I got to pop her card. There's Helen. She did a biography here on Twitch as well, Radio Leggy. But I don't know. I think of it. Yeah, there was about the same amount, but it didn't seem like there was amount. I didn't really broadcast that much, but I'm trying to at least. It just. I haven't seen our good friend Tony D, I guess is what I'm saying. It's just I don't know what he's going to be doing. I know he's busy doing stuff with family, and he has work, of course, and stuff like that. But he does. Plus, when he's on, I did see him on a couple times, but it just seems we're at that period where it's sort of there's people broadcasting, but there's not a lot of people broadcasting, I guess you could say. And but I will continue to broadcast here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for the coffee if I'm not an hour and a half late. But we're going to go ahead and I did stretch it to 2 hours, didn't I? Yeah, we're 2:02. So we're going to go ahead and exit stage left here, folks, and get our day going and see what the day brings. And take a walk this morning to enjoy the sunlight. It's out there right now. Currently temperature, it was 30 when we started. It's 35 degrees Fahrenheit right now. I don't see any wind. I don't see the treetops. They're moving a little bit, but all intents and purposes, the sun's out, so it's going to be nice. So this is Rich Roberts. I want to say thank you for those that were here in the broadcast. Who were those folks? Let's go over that. Let's go over that list here. I got that. I want to say thank you to Tim Fan, 40, from Michigan, our resident contractor there. And I want to say thank you to Tina Tina, our Jersey girl, coming in, and thank you, Thamer, coming in from Riyadh, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Thank you very much, my friend. I think he told us yesterday that Ramadan, happy Ramadan. God bless you, sir. God is great. I believe that God is great, and I think he said something about Eid. I don't know. I don't understand the Eid. I guess after Ramadan, they have to, you're fasting for so many days. I guess they give you a holiday as a prize. So thank you, Thamer, for popping in. Greatly appreciated, my friend. Thank you, DR Captain. Coming in. He came in talking about the earthquake. Great. He was a pop in, pop out. Greatly appreciated. And I want to say thank you for those folks that are watching here on Twitch. You are greatly appreciated as far as being here. And if you're watching this on the replay on Rumble and YouTube, thank you very much also. But this is Rich Roberts, Fireman Rich here on the Twitch, at Fireman Rich over there on X. I'm on X. I'm also at Fireman Rich over on Truth Social, Blue Skies, Instagram Threads, and then the public Facebook is the real Fireman Rich. But for most of the postings I did about the football, it's only going to be on X. Okay, so follow me at Fireman Rich on X, and you'll know what I'm doing for the most part. I'm on those other ones. There's people there I know that are over there that I at least keep them somewhat notified of what I'm doing, like this broadcast goes over there. All right, folks, you all have a great one. Great start of the week, even though I was late. Hashtag positive start to the day. Hashtag PSTTD. You all have a great one wherever you may be on this big blue marble. Live life. Have fun. Ciao for now. As always, peace. Take care, folks. Thanks again.